Have a nice and safe day to all my viewers. A very good afternoon to all of you again. Today we are going to discuss about another short video tutorial from this uh, channel, which is about cell wall. Okay, so let's discuss what is cell wall, what are different layers of cell wall, and what is the real function associated with cell wall. Okay, so let's discuss. If we consider this cell wall is one of the non-living and rigid structure. It is one of the non-living rigid structure. It is found in plant cell along with fungi, algae, and also in some prokaryotes. Okay, so this cell wall is non-living rigid, found in non-living rigid and outermost component, found in fungi. It is also found in algae. It is and also prokaryotes. Okay, so if we consider the case of fungal cell wall, the fungal cell wall is formed of chitin. It is formed of chitin, and basically the composition is NAG and NAM, N-acetyl glucosamine, N-acetyl muramic acid. These are the basic composition of fungal cell wall. In case of algae, it is formed of cellulose, galactans, mannans. These are so the cell wall is absent in animal cell. In animal cell, the plasma membrane being the outermost layer. So now we'll discuss what are the different layers of cell wall. It is found that between two adjacent cell there is a connecting zone which is called as middle lamella. Suppose this is one cell. This is one cell. Around this cell there is cell wall. There is cell wall. Two cells are there. Cell. In between these two cells there is middle lamella. So the name is middle, but it is not in the middle of cell wall. It is present between two adjacent cells. That's why it is called as middle lamella. This middle lamella consists of calcium and magnesium pectate. It is very rigid and supporting structure. Okay, it produces plasma desmata for adhering adjacent cell. So come to the first layer. The first layer of cell wall is middle lamella. Okay, this middle lamella is formed of calcium and magnesium pectate. Calcium or magnesium pectate is found in it. Okay, calcium, magnesium pectate. What is its function? It holds adjacent cells together, and in case of decaying cell, in case of ripening fruits, they are soft. Why? Because the middle lamella gradually degrade in them. Okay, so this is about middle lamella. Next to middle lamella, the inner component is primary cell wall. Primary cell wall. What are the constituents? Come to first. It is situated inner to middle lamella, just below middle lamella it is found. In plant, it is formed of cellulose. Okay, it is formed of cellulose, and there are three network system found in primary cell wall. There are three network system. The first complex network consists of cellulose microfibril. Cellulose microfibrils. Okay, it is the first network. This cellulose microfibrils consist of structural or elementary fibrils which are called as micelle. These units are called as micelle. The micelles are made of 100 cellulose chains. Remember it. One micelle or one unit, structural unit, is made of 100 cellulose chains. The micelle or the myofibrils, cellulose microfibrils, joined by xyloglucan chain. Okay, in between cellulose microfibril there is xyloglucan chain, which are again joined by glycoglucan chain and hydrogen bond. This glycoglucan chain joined by hydrogen bonding. Okay, so it is about the first fibril. What about the second network? The second network is formed of galactouronic acid residue. Let's erase it. The first network in primary cell wall. The second network is formed of galactouronic acid. Second, galactouronic acid residue. It is the second network. Okay. The third network consists of the glycoprotein or structural proteins. Okay. The third network is glycoprotein or structural protein. These are the three basic units of primary cell wall. This primary cell wall and middle lamella has certain pores in them. These pores only meant for communicating between adjacent cells, for transport of food, for transport of material from one cell to another. So these are communicating pores at the base of plasmodesmata. Okay, then come to, so the three network system: cellulose fibril, galactouronic acid residue, glycoprotein residue. These three networks form the primary cell wall, but it is very thin. Come to secondary cell wall. Secondary. This secondary cell wall, if we remember, the secondary cell wall is hard, thick and more strengthened than primary. It is strengthened by lignin, submurin. Okay, these are the substances present in secondary cell wall. Clear? The orientation of the cellulose fibril in secondary cell wall is orderly arranged. Orientation is ordered. but in primary cell wall it is not very much ordered, it is ordered. Okay, so it increase the strength of cell and it form the woody part. Okay, remember the secondary is thick rigid, form the woody part. It is strengthened by lignin and submural deposition with the cellulose fibril. The cellulose fibrils are orderly arranged. Okay, then tertiary. What is tertiary cell wall? This tertiary cell wall is deposited in few cells, not found in all cells. Okay, it is the dried residue of protoplasm. It is the protoplasmic residue, dried residue of protoplasm, tertiary. Except cellulose, hemicellulose, it also possesses xylem. Okay, these are present in tertiary cell wall. So this is all about the layers. Then come to the function of cell wall. The first function is to protect the cell. The cell wall, first it is meant for protecting the cell. First function is protection. Next, it is support the plasma membrane and cytoplasm. Support cell membrane and also to cytoplasm. Then the third function, it provides definite shape to the plant. Definite shape to plant cell, and also it also prevent the cell from desiccating or bursting of cell. Desiccation. Okay, these are the basic usual functions of cell wall. So it is all about the cell wall. In the coming video we will discuss about cell membrane in detail. Okay, thank you all.